Could you briefly tell us a little bit about your background?
Alright, so I guess I entered the kiwi fruit industry 8 years ago now. I left school with level 1 and went out. In order to leave school, I had to make sure that I had a job. So I left school on a Friday and I took a job in horticulture on the Monday. I had every intention to become a pilot, so I was going to be a top dressing pilot initially, but enjoyed horticulture, so I enjoyed working on the orchard, started studying with the Polytech, and went from there and progressed onward. I've since then taken leadership opportunities, horticulture and Zen, to a leadership program where you're selected out of all the horticultural sectors in New Zealand, and took a scholarship over to Italy as well. With Zespri, so studying around the PSA, the bacteria that's been affecting our industry as of recent, and then just I guess sort of worked my way up from the bottom, studied along the way and took every opportunity I could.
Yeah, that sounds really cool. So if you say you leave at school at level 1, in today's world that would be kind of a risque thing to do. So and you also mentioned that you worked your way from the bottom to the top. Are there any big challenges that you had to overcome to get to where you are today?
Yeah, so I'll just correct you there, probably working my way from the bottom to the top. I'm not there, I don't think I'm there at all, there's a long way to go. But yeah, leaving with level 1 wasn't an easy decision, but for me school I wasn't interested in learning the broad spectrum of learning that I was. I wanted to channel and I wanted to focus on what I wanted to do. Maybe the difference between myself and some of the others was saying that, I left school wanting to be a pilot, and then lo and behold I ended up being in the horticultural industry as a client relationship manager at the moment. So yeah, risky, but I think it's working out, and I'm going to start extracurricular study, etc., honing in on what I actually want to achieve. So it's been good to leave school, figure out really what I want to do before I leave school taking a subject or a specific pathway, and figure out what I really want to do, and then stick to it and train accordingly. So.
Okay. What good advice would you tell your 17-year-old self?
Back yourself. Yep, definitely, no doubt. You got to watch. I guess as a younger person coming through the industry, it sort of relates to your previous question actually, regarding some of the challenges. Definitely age, and you don't get that. A lot of people do, but that initial. You're dealing with people far in age brackets much higher than yourself, and so for them to trust you up front, you've really got to earn your respect. You've got to work that little bit extra hard to make sure that you gain their respect. It doesn't come naturally, obviously. If you're dealing with people your grandparents' age, or your own parents' age, they've got kids your age, they're going, hang on. So that is a challenge, but most people are pretty accepting of it, and just make sure we get a little bit harder.
Alright. What's the best advice you'd give to someone considering your career or industry?
I would say that if you are interested in the horticultural primary industries, I stick to it. There's huge opportunity. There's a massive demand for young people, and especially in my industry, to come through and replace people that are currently in there. So I guess advice, just go hard, stick to it, and just keep pushing on through. So
it's like stick to it. So what are some of the things that have people been driven directly out of the career completely, or?
I think there's probably a perception out there on horticulture which ruins our industry a little bit from the secondary school level, and that's something I believe firmly in. Actually, I left school, and when I left school, all my mates, I said that I was going into the horticultural industry. They all thought I was going to learn how to grow dope, and I'd take kiwi fruit all year round. There's a lot more to our industry than just that. It's a very bad perception of what we do. So. What's the name actually? That was the question.
Sorry, the
you'd asked. So
what question do you remember? What's the best advice you'd give to someone?
Yeah. So just ignore it. Ignore the perceptions. Stick to it. Don't be afraid to get your hands dirty, and just go hard. So.
All right. Who do you look up to, or who influences you or inspires you, and why?
Look, I guess a big influential factor or person for me was my man. He's in the same industry, so he's been brilliant. He's been really good. He's got really good all-rounded skill, especially when it comes to dealing with people. So that's been a big thing for me. And then I guess just the more senior roles around me. And I guess it's not, apart from the old man, it's specific people, it's specific traits